Assalamualaikum students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me Saradullah Hanif Lata. Okay, in the previous video we talked about the difference between mass and weight, and definitely we remove all your doubts about कि sir mass and weight are definitely not equal. If I just give you the recap of the mass and weight, student, definitely mass is definitely amount of matter contained in a body, and definitely it is a scalar quantity which does not have any direction. Okay, and definitely mass is measured with beam balance and electronic balance. On the other hand, I talked about the weight. It is a gravitational pull on the mass, okay, by the earth. Number one definition. Second, it is a vector quantity. It do have definitely magnitude and direction, and definitely it is measured with spring balance, and we talked about Newton meter. Now student, do remember the word means gravitational field. Student, first of all, do remember this word means कि sir what is the field. Okay, what is the field? You definitely heard about the electric field, definitely magnetic field. Now you are going to understand about what is the gravitational field. Okay, so do remember student, the force of gravity acts through space can cause an object not in contact. And do remember this type of field which is known as non-contact force. Okay, non-contact force consists of they are not physically contact. Okay, which I will explain you in the fourth chapter. Okay, there are three type of non-contact force, means they are not physically contact, like magnetic force, like electric field, or like gravitational field. Okay. Not in contact with earth, okay, to fall to the ground. Do remember one thing students, it is invincible action at a distance force. We try to explain its existence by saying that earth is surrounded by a gravitational field. It means that the earth it itself surrounded by a some strong gravitational field which exert a force on any object in the field. Okay, like if any object comes in this field, definitely this force will be attract, or definitely this force will apply on that amount of matter or mass. Like later on, electric and magnetic field will be considered. Student, do remember it is an imaginary field. Okay, it is an imaginary field. I will definitely explain you the deep concept. Okay, so do remember a like gravitational field, sir, it is non-contact force. Okay, and definitely it applies force on any object which is come in its field. Now similarly student, do remember a gravitational field is a region, means it is a surrounded region in which mass experience a force. It means some mass experience a force due to the gravitational attraction. Okay, because of we are attracting towards the earth, definitely we contain some mass. This is the first definition. Definitely you can write in the exam. Similarly, a region in space around the mass where another mass experience gravitational force. Okay, do remember, like I can give you this example student. This you are going to see, yes sir, this is the earth. Okay, this is the earth, and you are going to see mass. Okay, now this mass is attracting towards the center, means earth. Definitely this is the force, this is the gravitational force. Okay, the direction of the field line tells you the direction of the force. Student, do remember this is the direction of field line, this is the direction of field lines. Okay, and you know that all the field lines are attracting towards the center, and this field lines will tell you the direction of the force. And you know that basically the gap between field line tell you about the strength of the field. It means that as the lines are student close together, it means that it is a strong magnetic field or strong electric field or strong gravitational field. Similarly, when they have more gap between them, okay, when they have more gap, it means that they have weak field, and when the gap is reduced, it means they have a strong field between them. Friends, so we are going to see, for example, earth with a huge mass has a gravitational field surrounding it. Definitely, thus any object within earth gravitational field will experience a force exerted by earth on it. Okay, it means that when any mass come in the field, definitely gravitational force will be attracted. Okay, now gravitational force experienced is the strongest at the surface. Student, do remember. Okay, at the surface we have the maximum value of the gravitational field. It gets weaker away due to the decreasing gravitational field. Definitely when it comes close to you, definitely you can see clearly my voice, and definitely as long as I gonna go from you, and definitely distance has been increased, so definitely voice you are getting must be slower. Similar concept is as the masses comes closer to the gravitational field, okay, definitely gravitational field will be strongest and the gravitational force will be exerted on that masses. Similarly, as the masses are go away from the or move away from the earth gravitational field, definitely weak, or you can say less amount of gravitational force will be exerting on that mass. Okay, now student, do remember gravitational field strength. Do remember this is the main concept, okay, which is denoted with G. Okay, gravitational field strength. Okay student, now the weight of an object depends on the strength of the gravitational force acting on it. I told you that weight is definitely a vector quantity and it is affected by the gravitational pull. Okay, now see, an object weigh less than on the moon than the earth, definitely q. Why this is because the moon's gravitational field strength is weaker than on the earth gravitational field strength. You know that the gravitational field strength on the moon is definitely, student, do remember, okay, in my previous lecture, 1.6 meter per second square. Okay, similarly, and when we talk about the earth, definitely 10 meter per second square, or you can say 9.8 meters per second. Definitely strong gravitational field and weight will be greater when you are on the earth. Okay, now student, now you are going to write the definition. Okay, first of all try to grab the concept, okay, then you are going to understand. Now it is defined as gravitational force, okay, per unit mass placed at that point. Gravitational force per unit mass at that point. What does it mean? It means that force per unit mass at a point in a gravitational field. Student, do remember one thing, okay, whenever we are calculating the G, gravitational field strength, you are going to write this force per unit mass, it will be also accepted. Okay, but do remember gravitational field strength is a vector quantity. Student, do remember it do have magnitude and direction. Gravitational field strength, we are going to find out the equation or formula force per unit mass. Force per unit mass, you can definitely don't need to memorize the unit. What is the unit of force, student? Newton. And what is the unit of mass? Definitely kilogram. Okay, so this is the SI unit, force per unit mass, or you can rearrange the equation. Weight is equal to mg, where mass, gravity is over here, divided with the mass, weight per unit mass. Well, do remember, either you can write gravity in terms of force per unit mass, or definitely weight per unit mass. Both are acceptable. Okay, now G stand for gravitational field strength, Newton per kg. Do remember, weight is definitely Newton and mass of an object is kilogram. Okay students, so now on earth, now we are seeing a real example. Gravitational field strength G is approximately 10 and you can say 9.8. This means that, student, do remember, now you are going to understand what does it mean. It means that 1 kilogram mass on earth's surface experiences a force of 10 Newton due to earth gravitation. It means that on 1 kilogram it experienced a force of 10 Newton. Okay, similarly, on other hand, the same 1 kg mass on the moon experienced a gravitational force of 1.6 Newton. Why? This is because gravitational field strength on the moon is 1.6. They have the same mass of 1 kg will experience a 1.6 Newton, because Moon's gravitational field is 1.6. On the other hand, if the same mass will go on the Jupiter or any other planet, it will experience different gravitational field. Okay. Now, student, imagine now if we were to weigh an elephant on the Earth's surface. Now you are using the spring meter definitely for weight, okay, and the moon's surface. What will you get? The elephants weigh much more on the Earth's surface than on the moon. Why? You know that the gravity on the Earth is 10, so definitely you will get the more weight on the Earth. Similar, definitely you will get the less weight on the moon. Okay, definitely the gravitational field strength G is 1.6. But do remember one thing, student, but one thing remain unchanged, which is mass. So definitely, now even though mass remains unchanged, definitely mass will not be changed. Okay, student, now mass of the elephant, (100 kg). Okay, example. Now gravity on Earth, we have 10 Newton per kg. Similarly, gravity on moon, we have 1.6 Newton per kg. Okay, this is the example. Okay, and you can say practice question. Now we are going to find out the weight on the Earth and weight on the moon. Student, do remember how we are going to find out the weight. We know that sir, weight is on the Earth is mg. What is mass? We do have mass is 100 times a 10, we will get the answer 1000 Newton. Okay, on the Earth of elephant. Now we are going to find out the weight on the moon, mg. Mass again will remain the same. What is the gravity, student? 1.6. Now do remember one thing, if you are going to split into this, student, or always remember, okay, now 1 0 will become forward. Okay, now you will get 160 Newton. So you are going to see mathematical proof also that sir, 160 Newton on the Earth, on the moon surface, and 1000 Newton on the Earth surface. So in this way, student, I hope your concept has been clear regarding mass and weight, and we talked about the gravitational field as well as the gravitational field strength. Thank you.